EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Soldier Field. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180! Hey, alert, 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 alert! Stop!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
180! Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hurry, hurry!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Back deep for Seattle, Torrey Horton. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Let's go. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down by McCourty Deer. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's to the 40. A big play after being backed up. A pickup of 44 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Check. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Bears' 44-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send Ridley in motion. And Motion the slot man left. They'll stick with him again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Slot man in motion left.
70. Go.
On third down, Milroe. Get this complete to Horton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass. And he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch one.
On second down, Baker. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard, and leading to third down.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Pistol. 180!
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
38-yard line.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Stop!
Here's Mayfield. He'll try to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball to get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Real. 180! What's up?
They go play action with Mayfield. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, 133! 180! What's that?
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard.
Alert, alert! What's up?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mayfield. Pass complete. Luther Burden. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert! 180! Run, run, run. Stop!
Now Mayfield. This one intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Let's go now.
On play action, Milroe. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. 53 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. And second and
19, Franco 80.
Off road, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's in. What a drive. David Njoku. Touchdown, Seattle. That his first touchdown of the new year.
his kick is good.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's going to be taken down to 37. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Boom back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down, they need 5.
Point it right. Point. Alert, alert. Run. Right side.
To throw is Mayfield. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. We've got 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
By Julian Love. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Set. 180. Start.
Now Mayfield. The second down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one from 49. Moody's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Mustang 19.
Man in motion, heading left.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second and 5.
Warrior 17. Let's go now. Cut 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play for Seattle. 55 yards on the game.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good...
To the pylon, he's pinned. Touchdown, Seahawks. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get them back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Kings. Good. 180. Up.
To throw is Mayfield. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's a short one. Caught by Loveland. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10.
Hey, regular. Watch one.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time.
Second down and 10.
And that will lead to a second down.
Alert. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Julian Love, the former Notre Dame star, with the good coverage, and he's able to knock that one away.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Point it right. Good. 180. Real. Regular. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's Tory Taylor now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Here's Hook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll take it in at the goal line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Get it! 70 Lions! Viking 18!
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Okay,
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Ready up!
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger!
They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw a 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think first down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Kings, kick. What's up?
On play action, Mayfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. It's second down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Second and 10.
What's up?
Now, faking the give. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
They've talked about the locker room at the halftime break. Seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
180. That.
They'll go with him again. This time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. The Bears are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. T'Vondre Sweat there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
60 boxes, 70 Timberwolves.
Handoff here, up the middle.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go.
On the gun, they'll try to run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Seattle.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Ready up.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Come on. Set. Hop, 7.
Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Seahawks move out to a 24-10 lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, alert! Watch out!
Here's Mayfield. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
20. Watch out!
Second down throw for Mayfield. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Here's a third down and 4.
Hey, alert! Watch out!
Mayfield to throw. He gets this complete to Burton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Chicago.
43-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
180! Watch out!
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Baker to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
17.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Ready, right?
Drive will start on the ground. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ready? 60 Bison. Cup 19. Let's go.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 13-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On the jump.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
70 Timberwolves.
They send Ridley in motion. Now it's Milroe. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Set. 180. Hurry, hurry. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's up?
On first and 10, here's Baker. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. Bears, first down.
They go play action with Mayfield. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he will score. Game on. Poston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. That is second TD catch of the season. Booty now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears will cut the deficit to 7.
The score is Seahawks 31, Bears 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This is taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready, ready.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, come on.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Okay, ready?
3rd and long.
Let's go now. Cut the race. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Hey, Smash. Go street.
From the gun, it's Milroe. They needed 19, and that is exactly what they got, and they could. Bird on 3rd and long.
19 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
So the challenge there, unsuccessful, and no more forthcoming, as that'll take their final timeout as well. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
35-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Back at the 16. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Max Melton.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.